Good evening and thank you so much for joining me. I'm Anthony Antoine. It is election night right here on Fox 26, and we are covering key races here locally across the state of Texas and the country. 17 constitutional amendments were on the ballot here today, and we'll be going over them for you in just a bit. But we're also keeping a very close eye on the 18th Congressional District here tonight. Christian Menefee with 32% of the vote, followed by Amanda Edwards at 25% and Jolanda Jones 19%, Carmen Montiel with 6%. Menefee held a press conference with his supporters earlier tonight, as well as Amanda Edwards. This race we expected to go to a runoff, and that is most likely what we will see here, possibly between Menefee and Edwards if these numbers hold steady here tonight. Nationally, in the first big race called of the night, Democrat Abigail Spanberger will become the first female governor of Virginia. She comfortably defeated Republican Winsome Sears. And one of the most talked about races for months now, the mayoral race in New York City. Democratic socialist Zohran Mamdani has defeated three-term Governor Andrew Cuomo and Curtis Sliwa. We have team coverage for you on Congressional District 18. Sherman Desselle is covering Amanda Edwards, but first we start with Randy Wallace with Christian Menefee.
Yeah, Anthony, a big night for Christian Deshaun Menefee. You'll remember back in 2020, that young man made history when he became the youngest person to ever be elected Harris County attorney and the first African-American Harris County attorney. He came out around 8:30 tonight to thank his supporters and pointed out that he was number one in the race, and he realizes that he will be in a runoff, but he's number one right now in the race. Here's some more of what he had to say tonight.
We're in first place tonight, and tonight is a time for celebration. But we have another journey ahead of us. We have another race. And I think what we learned from this first round of voting is that the community is with us overwhelmingly. But I'm gonna have to keep running. I am still running. I'm running in the runoff, and I am running in the 2026 primary for the 18th Congressional District.
Now remember, because this is federal, the actual runoff probably won't happen until January, maybe even February. Second place, Amanda Edwards. That's where Sherman, I'm sorry, I apologize. That's where Sherman is. We'll go to him now.
Yeah, good evening, Randy. That's okay, man. It's the business. It's live TV. There's a lot of activity at both of the watch parties that we're attending. I'm at the camp for Amanda Edwards, who is holding on to this right now. She's taking a couple of pictures, but she said she's going to speak to us in just a brief moment. Let's see if we can talk to her real quick. Miss Edwards. Well, thank you very much for being willing to talk to us. We know that, the numbers are still early,
yes,
but you and your campaign are feeling pretty good about it.
Absolutely. We're feeling very optimistic, feeling good with the early vote tallies coming in. And, of course, we're going to wait to see what happens with Election Day numbers coming in. But, again, if they hold, we're in really great position for the runoff and then to win the race. So we're ready.
Just a few hours ago, I talked about how I remembered a year ago when you were hoping to be the candidate for the Democratic Party. Here you are, yes, in a very good position.
Yes.
How does that feel, knowing that you continued to work and you're that close?
This is the ultimate story of perseverance and hard work. This road has not been an easy one. It's been one with many challenges and unexpected twists and turns, but you've got to stay the course. If the mission that you are pursuing and the mission is about the people and what they need in this community, then that will allow you to stay the course. And that's what it's been. It's been the community that has fueled me to this point and will continue to fuel me forward should we advance into the runoff, which I believe we will.
I believe you will. Okay, thank you very much. Good luck to you. We appreciate it. Ms. Amanda Edwards here at the Ion building off of Main Street. The team is pretty optimistic. They're still looking at the numbers, though. Although they are still preliminary, it looks pretty confidently like a runoff is developing here. Back to you at the studio.
All right, next, let's take a look at the at-large position 4 with the Houston City Council. We have Dwight Boykins, the former council member, at 24%, followed by Alejandra Salinas with 21%. She's a prominent lawyer here in the Houston area. And rounding out the top 3 is Jordan Thomas, who actually received the endorsement from the Houston Chronicle there with 16%. Again, the numbers are early, but if they hold, we suspect a runoff here as well. And follow along tonight on Fox26Houston.com when more results will be rolling in. We will instantly update our website. And if we get the information while I'm on air, I'm certainly going to pass it along to you. We're going to be joined by Greg Rugen, our political chief, here in just a little bit, and his What's Your Point panel in about 7 minutes. So stay with me. We're going to get some expert analysis to really look at the ins and outs of these races.